on this clip. And I know I don't need to explain you anything about this because I know you must have watched this clip before also. But let me just give you a little bit hint who would never watch this clip. Actually, in this clip, what is actually happening is India's richest person, Mukesh Ambani's son's pre-wedding it is. And his pre-wedding, Mukesh Ambani's son's pre-wedding, Mukesh Ambani just spent 1,000 crores for just his pre-wedding. And those are just guests were like billionaires. Like Mark Zuckerberg was there, Bill Gates and his wife was there, and Donald Trump's daughter was there. And everybody was very traditional, especially Mark Zuckerberg and her wife. We never seen specifically Mark Zuckerberg in any other t-shirt rather than that simple grey t-shirt. And he was wearing traditional clothes. And even whole Bollywood industry, Bollywood people have came, lots of actor, actress, and even those old famous cricketers have also came like Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, those all. And even singer Spike Rihanna have also came. She just charged more than 55 crores just for single night to sing. And that's what. And even it was a pre-wedding of 3 days, and whole these 3 days, all kind of variety of food was there when it came to Chinese, Japanese, and lots of variety, and none of the food was repeated those all 3 days. Every kind of. And I know the one thing which is actually jumping in your heart and mind, which is actually that, hey, शादी करेंगे तो ऐसी करेंगे कि मार्क जुकरबर्ग से नीचे कोई बंदा ना जाए हमारी शादी में. इतनी अच्छी शादी करेंगे, सारे पैसे लगा डालेंगे, लेकिन उनसे तो अच्छी शादी करेंगे. उनने 1,000 करोड़ दिए तो क्या हुआ, हम 2,000 करोड़ देंगे. I know that thing is coming in your mind. But if I tell you this thing, that Ambani's net worth is, their net worth is around $118 billion. Their net worth is this much, and they spend 1,000 crore rupees in pre-wedding. And what we think, oh my god, 1,000 crore, literally high amount, but for them, as compared to their net worth, it is just 0.1% of their net worth. Not even single, but 0.1%. Not single percent, 10%, no. 0.1. And if I tell you about the thing of middle class and poor, they all people just give their 80%, 90%, and even sometimes 100% of their net worth just because of the reason, so that the wedding could be good, great. And even sometimes people also take loans. Might it can happen their wedding can go good, but after the result turn out really worst. Because even I know some of the mother who just sell out their bangles, gold chain to get money, and then their children's wedding could be good. They're giving their 80% of the net worth, 90%, even sometimes 100. But for Ambani's, it was 0.1%. And you were comparing to them that, hey, we will do wedding like them. When it came to like, if you are married, then you're like, okay, now I will do my son's wedding like it, daughter's wedding like it. Or you are young one, no, I will do wedding like it. Look, they're Ambani's. Richest person of India. They own the net worth of $118 billion. For them, 100 crores is just 0.1% of their net worth. But if you will do wedding like them, you have to lose your lots of things which you cannot even imagine. So don't compare to that kind of person. And that's where people do a mistake. And that's where people lack. They are comparing with a person who is double and triple of wealthy person he is compared to him or her. And even 100 times above, I should say this thing. And that person is compared with that guy. And even especially the funniest outcome here is that person also want to be billionaire overnight. That person neither have the patience to achieve that kind of wealth and then do that wedding, and nor that person is having still now that efficient money. And that person even not having that efficient skill set, mindset. That's what. And that person want to be a billionaire overnight and want to do that great amount of great wedding. People like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates should come. I'm not saying it is not possible. Obviously it is. But the thing where you're lacking is patience. You are not having, you are taking this word very rightly, patience and the discipline. I know in your life you have heard this word even more than millions of times. Patience, discipline, you should have. But why you should have it? Because you see that, hey, your friend have brought that car. You're like, okay, my friend have bought, he's my friend, my status, I also have to brought. I will also will bring that car. And you go take loads or give your whole income, your whole will to buy that car and show that, hey, I'm also having. Yeah, I'm also having. I'm not less than you. I'm enough. You're showing that. You're buying those things. You're doing those all wearing just because of show off. And that thing should not be there. And if you're having a tendency to do it, then you should know that. How to earn that money. How to maintain that money. How to grow that money. And you have to wait. Have that patience and discipline while earning and growing your money. And then when you will be in the process of earning and growing the money, and then after sooner, that point will come that, hey, now you're having efficient money. And that's where people lack. People want to be billionaire overnight. They cannot wait. And that thing even Warren Buffett said. When Bill Gates asked to him that, hey, I never seen you're doing anything very special, especially you're doing which anybody cannot do. And you are a billionaire. What's that thing? Then Warren Buffett said that simple thing that I didn't do anything special, but I have that patience, that discipline, and that consistency. I buy things, I buy stocks, I hold them for a long time as I can, and when I think it's the right time, I just take them out. And that's what. But people do not want that thing. People want to be overnight billionaire. You must have heard this thing that, hey, ये तो बंदा रातों रात सिंगर बन गया. But no. When the thing comes that, hey, ये बंदा तो रातों रात public speaker बन गया, रातों रात doctor बन गया. No. If you're thinking like this, then the thing is not like this. Behind that thing, years and years of full of dedication, discipline, hard work, studying for 16, 18 hours. This much kind of dedication, discipline was there to achieve that thing. Everything doesn't come like it. Are you catching that point? And that's what's the thing. You have to have that patience. And if you think that, hey, I heard a lot about patience, but how to build and how it will benefit us properly, because wedding, okay, but I didn't get that point properly, then you must watch this video. That why you should never outshine your master for a point. And how, like what you imagine that, hey, for now I will, if I outshine my master, outshine my that particular skill set, I will be much more popular, people will give me much more authority. But if you tell me for a point, if you will not outshine your master, then after a point of time, which you have never imagined, that thing will turn out that much back. That you thought that, hey, I should spend this much money for my wedding, small wedding, great wedding. But I think I'm having this much amount of money, I should give much more. But if you will be patient, then you can have wedding like Ananta money. That's what I've told you in this video, and I'm just giving you a hint what I've told you, and even this video is this much powerful that point is actually not I have to confirm anywhere else rather than the book, the 48 laws of power. From that book, the first law I've told you. And I just can't tell you how much relatable examples I have given you in that video, from which your mind can be blown. And I know if you watch this video very carefully, and I'm just guaranteeing you, if you will understand, listen this video carefully about the law number 1 of never outshine your master, of the book for the 48 laws of power, then I'm guaranteeing you that hey, if you will watch that video, then never you have to read that one law again. Because I have just given you the kind of relatable example from which your mind will blow. That much great it is. But the thing is just that in which way you take it. In a very serious, sincere kind of way, or you're like, okay, very good, everything nice. And I just can tell you, if you will follow it, what the result can be. The result can be this much high, which you have never ever imagined. And if you are ready to create changes, create impact in your life, then I prefer you that you must go right now and watch that video. And till then, keep improving and keep creating changes.